I'm Rahkeem Cornwall. This is my cricket story.
The big man from Antigua who did it with the bat, does it with the ball.
I think getting into cricket was about 9 years old over at the Liberta cricket field. There's where it starts for me. Probably around the same age at home. My father made a bat for me out of we call it a red herring board, but that was my first bat.
Off the mark, Rahkeem Cornwall.
Yeah, I started off as a wicketkeeper because I couldn't make the team as a bowler or batter at that time. And the only spot was a keeper. The keeper was on his way out, so I wanted to play, so I really take up the gloves and do the job for the team. I changed from a wicketkeeper to a bowler from under 13. I wanted to bowl. I think I started to grow then. I think I was too tall for a wicketkeeper, so I get into bowling and batting. We have a few quite fast bowler over at Liberta, and my memory served me right there. On the weekend they put up money to see who first can hit me down because I was short then, and I think no one get the job done. My nickname is Jimbo. I think I get that nickname from my grandfather. He's the one who stick it on me from a small age. I don't know why he come up about it, but just stick on me from the time he gives me. Calm, love the beach, just keep it simple and go about my business. On the pitch, I'm the same. I'm just calm, try to get the job done as soon as possible and just keep my composure. I live for loyalty, I live for respect. I just keep it simple, I respect each other, I look to treat everybody the same, and I think I look back for the same from other people, so I have to set the standard and look to get that back.
Got him!
The greatest misconception about me is I think people take my size for granted, and I just have to prove them wrong on the field, that using my ability and know what I have to do to prove them wrong. The biggest influence on my career, I think, is my mom. She never really doubted my ability to go and play cricket, or she never stopped me to go if I want to go and play cricket. And she's the one who pushed me forward, and then Kenny Benjamin, who take over from a small age when I joined the Liberta Sports Club, and then teach me everything that I know today about cricket.
Boundary for Rahkeem Cornwall.
Kenneth is a good guy. He teach me a lot about the game, teach me a lot about respect other opponents and carry about yourself a good discipline, put in the hard work at practice, and he's a guy that always pushes you to do the right thing. The value is very high. He always pushed me in the right direction to continue to do the right things and continue to believe in myself, and always give me good inspiration to go out and do the job. No, first when I get into the dressing room, I think it was a calm dressing room. No one putting added pressure on you. Everyone wants to welcome you and make you do well. I think guys like Shannon Gabriel was there, so he welcomed me and showing me the way to go in terms of international dressing room.
Pull away, whip the wind, and sails away for 6.
I look up to senior guys. I think they have guys like Shannon and Kimon Roach was in that setup, and Darren Bravo. I looked up to these guys. They guys play a long time for West Indies and they have records and good stats. So I just respect them highly and look up to them and do the right things. I just try to keep it chill, look up to these guys, see what I can learn from them, and try to learn the rope as a young man coming into the dressing room. I think me and Shannon Gabriel have a good relationship. He's a good guy. He pushes you to work hard, pushes you to do the right things. On the other end, he always wants to be funny and always try to make jokes, but I think he's a good guy. My biggest achievement today is making the West Indies team, and I'm just hoping to play as long as possible and continue to keep performing for the West Indies. My international call-up was I was at home and I got a call from the chairman of selector and saying that I've been included into the West Indies team, and it was a good feeling. A cold shadow run over me, but I know sooner or later that call would come based on my performance, and I really enjoyed that moment when I get that call and I share it with my family, and it was really a good time for us. Yeah, my mom was excited. She didn't really show it on that time, but as the time go by and you really sink in that I am going to play for the West Indies, she started to give me words of encouragement and go out there and do the right things and be disciplined. You work hard for it and don't make it be a one game, play for a long period of time. No, she never really get too involved in terms of technical cricket part, but just more mother to son advice, and that's basically it.
Out of the power in that shot as well, he came down on it very hard.
Out of all my international wickets, my favorite wicket was my first wicket, Pujara. I think he's a class batsman, and having him as my first international wicket is a good achievement. When I took that wicket, it was basically just relief to get started in international cricket and just a little bit of more relaxation that I could get into the game. And I think that wicket really helped me through the test match. Oh, the greatest lesson I learned in my career so far is discipline, especially on this level where margin for error is so small. You have to be really disciplined and be spot on at most of the time. And the moment you get comfortable, I think this chance will slip away from you. So you just have to be disciplined and be spot on. I do think I really have a low part. I think playing on a couple of tours, probably in England and New Zealand, where not really spin friendly. I think my confidence go a little bit low, but there's nothing to really shout about. But I think I just continue to push myself and motivate myself to do well on these kind of tours. I had some really good performance years after years. I know that at some point my name would be somewhere amongst the best in the Caribbean to get to play for the West Indies. I just keep on practicing. My teammates for the league and keep pushing me, telling me don't give up, your time will come, and I just do that well. I would like to accomplish a good record for myself in terms of getting a number of test wickets. Also get at least 2 to 3 test hundreds, and I think that will set my career good. Yeah, one day I would really like my name to be up there. I have the opportunity now to do that, and I think once I keep focused and keep doing the right things, there is no doubt that my name would be up there.
Goes for it again, finds the elevation and heaved away by Rahkeem Cornwall.
My advice to any young players out there is continue to work hard if you love the game and really put in the work in terms of cricketing wise, and nothing really come easy. If there's a point in time that you feel like nothing is happening for you, that don't give up and continue putting in the work. If I could give 14-year-old Rahkeem Cornwall advice, I would think eat less food and train a bit harder. I'm proud of what I achieved so far. I don't think now is the time to stop. I think I have more to achieve, and I just have to keep putting in the work and keep building day by day.